excuse me, of our old minutes. One of them is from December, and the other one is from November. And do I have any questions concerning these minutes for Nicole or Commissioners? Do I have a motion to approve these minutes?
I move to approve the minutes in toto for November and December of 2024.
Second the motion.
Okay, it's been approved, it's been motioned by Dr. Horton and seconded by Mrs. Robinson that we approve the minutes from November and December. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Okay. Then the minutes are approved. Okay, under old business, the first item is 2.1, First United Methodist Church, and I know we have Vicki Parrish here. Vicki, if you'll go up to the podium there, please, and kind of explain. We know that a lady came several months ago, and I know there's been changes. So if you'd like to tell the commission what those changes are.
All right.
Here's what they're talking about, Melissa.
I have an additional picture if y'all want to pass that over to Steve. I don't think he's seen it. First United Methodist, of course, has been here for an awful long time. And in 1961, the sanctuary burned down, but it did not affect the educational area as much. So whatever was there was just kind of held up, I guess you would say. But through the years, time has really taken its toll. And what I'm showing you here is a section of windows. We have two sections exactly like this, which are divided by the Bostic Hall entrance door. And on both sides, these windows, at the time that you're looking at them, and at that time, were used as kind of a garden area. So they opened up. Right below it is a plant area, and water has seeped in through those windows through the years. It has rotted out the whole shaft over those windows, and the whole beam that is up there is rotten on the sides. Marion was kind enough to come out, and I got to show her the area with our carpenter, Tommy Covington, who has been in charge of the recent renovation that we did of the house next to once was called the Robo House, the Robo Cafe House, excuse me. And so what we are asking is replacement of these windows with a vinyl type window. And in front of you is a picture of what we have come up with design that is feasible through the different manufacturers that we have contacted for this. And I believe that this will generate for us some safety that we need. It will not be too long. We'll be back down here to talk about a bell tower and other things in that building that are really in need. But right now, we must replace the huge beams that run across the tops of those windows that hold up that side of the house, really, of the church.
If I'm looking, Ms. Vicki, if I'm looking at that drawing, would I orient myself better if it was turned sideways?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I was thinking of the right way.
It looks like this.
Yeah, they're not vertical, they're horizontal.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
thought.
right. It is
Please
sideways.
turn it.
Drake?
Would the wrought iron still be there?
Yes, absolutely. What we want to do is to generate the same look, exactly. But the windows will not open. And we are going to replace the area that is on the inside of the church in the hallway that has the plants in it. We're going to draw that out further so that it fills the walkway itself. Water seepage in has been the problem for the rust and rot.
I think I went down and met with them, and I think what's important that you all understand is that the look will be identical. They are actually having these made by the company. The mullions themselves will be the exact shape and size as what is existing there. They just will be made out of the good-looking vinyl.
That's right.
Well, then I move to approve the application.
And then the iron, though, will stay.
Second.
Okay, it's been, Mr. Donahoe made the motion. Who seconded? Melissa Robinson seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Tommy can get to work now.
He can. He will be so pleased.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you all.
Thank y'all for y'all's hard work in making it match.
Thanks for coming back with that other option, Vicki.
Yes.
It's-
And I'll be talking more with you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Sure. Okay, new business is now in order. 3.1, the Holy Cross Catholic Church, the gift shop, 613 Second Street, was a roof replacement. We just need ratification for that.
I move to ratify.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Mr. Donahoe, seconded by Mrs. Robinson, to ratify the Holy Cross Catholic Church roof. All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Okay. 3.2, Lance Lopez, 133 Cypress Avenue. Is that you? Okey dokey. If you would like to tell us a little bit about what you would like to do?
Yeah, I just bought this.
Oh, excuse me, one thing.
Go ahead.
Would you please pull up that photograph of 133 Cypress that we had up there before? Because I had some questions concerning that,
Sure.
and where we can all look at the house
The
itself,
exterior.
the way it exists right now. You'll wait just one second. Oop, you just passed it. Okay, is this the house?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's
but
okay.
Go right ahead.
No, I bought this property about 2 weeks ago, and we'd like just to really freshen it up, just repaint the exterior of the property. We have those colors right there. Right now, if you drive by it, the previous owner put some blue tarps, beautiful blue tarps all around it, I guess, due to the freeze. We bought it right then. So, but right now, it's got a green color to it, but we'd like to, like those colors we had there, more of a darker gray for the exterior, snowbound white around all the trim. And they have that blue on the very, I'd like to put that on the very top where the porch
Sure, where
is.
everybody does that, keep the spiders
Yeah, right
out,
there.
yes.
And the doors would be black. That's
Okay, I
kind of how.
have two questions. One question, when you put your application in,
Mm-hmm.
under the main building, I guess it was main building and porch area. I read it as porch area only.
I'm sorry? Oh, I got it. Okay, yeah.
So you're talking the entire house would be changed to that gray?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, and I have another
Yeah.
question about the gray. When you paint this, it is going to dry darker than this.
Okay,
My concern is this gray is very, very dark.
okay,
And the house is gonna, to me,
yeah.
because I do with this a lot, is going to end up being super dark and then
Right.
the black trim. Would you consider going back and maybe going a shade lighter
Oh,
than
yeah,
this?
that's not a problem at all.
That is, it's a real concern that it gets
Yeah.
too dark and.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because I've done repost gray before, and that, for some reason, that was a little, it turns out I like the way it looks, but I was trying to go a little darker than previous, on another house we did. But that, yeah, the only thing that's gonna be black is gonna be the doors.
Right,
I mean,
that's fine,
yeah.
but I was concerned that this gray is
Yeah,
a super
sure.
dark gray.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty easy going with that.
Okay,
That's not
could
a
you
problem.
bring a chip back to the
Yeah, I can bring it to them.
office?
I sure can.
And then we'll put it in the file.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. I'll
Okay,
do
does
that.
the commission have any other questions?
I move to approve the applications presented.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Dr. Horton, second by, I guess it's doctor now, yeah. Dr. Drake Owens, to accept the application with the change of the paint color.
Sure.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
Sounds good.
you
All
may
right.
get started.
And I'll
then.
get that to y'all. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Uh-huh.
it.
Thank
Have a
you.
good evening.
Good luck to you.
I appreciate it.
Okay, I see that the next is on 3.3, Joseph Milliken, who is not here. His contractor, Nicole said, was supposed to be here. And we have not heard from him, Nicole?
No, and the only number I have is for the owner in California.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, then, actually,
Milliken, Mr.
Milliken.
Milliken is the contractor or the owner?
he is the owner.
Gotcha.
He's the owner. I don't know who the contractor is, but Nicole said that he was going to be here.
Which house is this we're looking at?
That's this one. It's the one right behind Dr. Dean's office. Right next to Dr. Dean.
Charles Siemens' old office on,
Oh, the one where they've done all the pretty
Right, yeah.
landscaping and the fence and everything.
Right. And he wanted to do the fence.
Like that?
the backyard fence in that way, and then there's two other pictures.
Well, he's already got a,
And the driveway. But the front yard fence, that's what the gate he wanted to use.
For the entrance to the driveway,
Right.
of the house or the business. There's a house that they bought that house too.
Didn't know they
No,
were
no,
talking
no, no,
about
no,
it being
no.
behind.
This is the building behind it. This is the home
Behind.
behind it.
yeah.
So we're talking about the home.
Right,
Yeah, has nothing to do with Dr. Dean.
yeah, this is just
That's their
behind
house,
us.
so they purchased it.
No, it belongs to Milligan. They own the house that they're in. Her office
Uh-huh.
is in Seaman's old office.
So that house that's right behind them with the screen porch, that's not theirs as
No,
well?
no, that belongs to Mark Milligan. He's owned it for years. His grandfather.
Oh, yeah, I
lived there.
know, but I thought he sold it
No.
to her.
He still owns it. But anyway,
Okay.
show the front picture of the fencing. That was the back. Go up one. That's what he wants to do in the front. And my question is, what height are we talking? Because that is too tall.
Well, you know,
But-
the business already has a fence like that.
Right.
So he
And
wants to continue it.
I don't know. That's what we need to know. We need to know the height and everything. But we can't do anything because he's not here anyway.
In the front of the house, that would be very tall.
That's too tall to go in front of a house. If it's the same height as what she did, that's okay. But we'll have to postpone that. You'll
Just
just have
table
to
it.
table it till next time.
Also, make a note, the wooden fence, where would it start and where would it
I don't know.
end?
See, that's the thing.
So he's gonna have to have all that in the.
That's why I asked y'all to drive by
I did.
because, and you know, he wants to put a driveway, I guess, where that old existing driveway was, which is fine, on the
Yeah.
right side of the house. But where does the fence begin? And the gate is not,
The gate's funny.
the gate looks like a farm gate.
It needs to
that
be, if
does
the
not-
fence line, if the fence is this way, vertical, the gate should be vertical.
Well, and listen, also, there's another type of fence. There is a chicken wire fence that's dividing the property. Did y'all notice that?
It's not chicken
Or
wire.
whatever
It's,
that-
it's a
It's not
regular.
that, it's not that kind of fence. It's that kind with the pokey tops.
It's about just
a chain link
you talking
fence.
about hurricane, yeah.
Yeah, hurricane fence.
Is
yeah.
it hurricane? I mean, with the, it's the metal entwines and the.
And that may be
It's-
gonna
it's
be
usually-
replaced, I don't know.
Well, and that's pretty, it's usual all over the district, that type of fence. But to see it at the end of that wrought iron fence dividing the property,
We'll just have to wait
and
and see
then,
what they're, yeah. what
and then if he's gonna do a wooden and then another, that's gonna be 4 types of fencing.
Yeah, so that's what we gotta figure out when he's here. All right, any other new business? Any commissioners have anything else? I need a motion to
Move to
adjourn.
adjourn.
We
Okay,
got
so-
a motion to table this though, right?
Just,
So I'm
just
not-
wouldn't bring it
No,
in
he's just
because
not
it's
here.
So just-
He's just not here, okay.
Second the motion.
Second, the motion is moved and seconded for adjournment. All those in
Second,
favor?
aye.
Aye.